Okay, the time is 13:16, 11th of May 2016. And following a call from Alison Lee from PeopleSoft, who's trying to recruit an all-round accountant who's good at analysis and has a lot of different skills, I'd like to do this presentation for myself, Declan Moore, qualified accountant, FCCA, show that my skills and my recent telecoms knowledge, which doesn't bounce off the page on the CV, is up to date, and this hopefully will help. And this is a project I was working on for a company called Softex for an interactive report based on data from a borough council in the UK as a sample of how you can manage costs within the mobile industry. And they have about 2,000 users, and they might struggle to spot variances. The data comes in the normal CSV files, CDR, LDR for your call data records and your tariff charges. I import the data into PowerPivot, which is the add-on for Excel, and you can get your CDR data into Query month, so hopefully there's no sensitive data there. And we go back into Excel and we can design multiple pivots that I'm going to show you in a desensitized form. To show you a desensitized version, it's easier just to use the presentation I did in PowerPoint for Softex, who are looking to bid for an automated cost control package that they had already designed, but they asked me to come up with a powerpivot method when it came to the actual detailed analysis of stuff that they may have missed. So when you can get the data and you're getting the headline costs, 2,000 mobile phones and 6,000, you can track the average cost and you see a blip. You manage by exception. You find the variable and fixed. There's not a lot of savings going to be found when you're committed to fixed line and variable costs. So, but you look at both and you find your exceptions. The devil's in the detail. Look at it across tariffs. See if there's any exceptions. Compare that to last month. You'll know what your expected figures are, and then you look at what's actually happening, the top costs. So where are we going to save money? What GPRS calls and text calls maybe? Look at the details and see who the highest spenders are. There's a list of the top 7 exceptions for calls and data packages. And something's happening here on one of the numbers. 940 quid is a real blip. But they've already spotted it, because when you look at the data by March, it's already been reduced and there's a credit in the system. So the manager is doing his job. And that's what this is about. It's about just testing and giving managers confirmation that the cost that they're paying is reasonable, and then trying to see, are there any savings at all? And for me to show you this, it's just to show you that I can extract data. I'm familiar with mobile costs and have worked in the telecom industry before. So that's pretty much it. Savings coming across from moving people with no activity on the bill that were paying packs. And it's just a suggestion that you would look at those packages and see whether they're going to still be in use or whether they're redundant. So that's it. Thank you very much for your time. Don't want to bore you. My name's Declan Moore.